everyone, welcome back to Prep Academy. Today I wanted to talk to everyone about the functions of behavior. This is so important in managing challenging behaviors because in order to intervene appropriately and effectively, we need to understand why the individual is engaging in the behavior in the first place. So behavior is communication. It's an attempt to get something that is needed or wanted. And so we need to understand what that is. So I want to go through and explain the 5 functions of behavior and then talk a little bit about how to intervene accordingly. And it's not so clear cut, so I want to talk a little bit about the tricky parts of it as well. So one of the first functions of behavior is to gain access to desired items, stimuli, toys, food, so gaining access to something that they want. So for example, an individual may hit mom because she took away the iPad and he wants to get it back. So that's the first one. One of the first functions is access. The next one is attention. So if an individual is trying to gain the attention of someone who they want to engage with or they want to attend to them, they may engage in challenging behavior because they simply don't know how to say, "Excuse me," or "Mom, can you come play with me?" So they may come and hit or spit because they know if they do that, then mom's gonna say, "Johnny, stop," or will come over to attend to that behavior. The next function is escape. So oftentimes when our students or our clients or our children don't want to do something that they're asked to do, they'll engage in problematic behavior to get out of doing it. So for example, mom says, "Johnny, come and wash the dishes," but Johnny doesn't want to. So he flops on the floor, starts screaming, crying, banging his head, and he inadvertently either avoids or delays having to wash the dishes. The next 2 functions are lumped together under automatic reinforcement. And what this means is basically that engaging in the behavior in and of itself is what's producing the behavior and what's keeping the behavior occurring. So there's 2 types. There's automatic reinforcement to gain access to pleasurable stimuli. So for example, some of our students will rock simply because it feels good. And then the other one is automatic for negative reinforcement. So for example, putting calamine lotion on flea bites to alleviate the pain that may be associated with the bug bites. And this is a really tricky one to identify because it's looking at internal states and we have to know that the individual is feeling that, and it's hard to test that and make sure that that is actually happening. So those are all of the functions of behavior. So when you are deciding what to do to try and reduce a challenging behavior that you want to get rid of, you really need to first identify why the child is engaging in that behavior. And it's not always so clear cut. So it's not always just because of escape or just because the individual wants attention. Sometimes it's synthesized. So sometimes there's 2 or more variables that are maintaining the behavior. So for example, if your child is trying to escape washing the dishes, great, we can easily identify that and intervene. But what if they're trying to escape to gain access to something else? So they're escaping washing the dishes because they want to gain access to their favorite TV show. So it's simply not enough to just treat the escape maintain portion of the behavior, and we really need to be looking at the escape maintain portion as well as the access maintained portion when developing our interventions. So the good news is it's easy to know what the functions of behavior are and to know what to do when those problem behaviors occur once we identify the function. The bad news is it's not always clear cut and it's not always just one function, but sometimes the behavior, like I said, is maintained by multiple functions and we have to treat all of those functions in order to effectively eliminate the behavior. So stay tuned for more information on developing those interventions and getting great practices in place to reduce challenging behaviors of the individuals that you love and serve. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.